translation. And this is for people who want to go deeper and participate more. Okay, this is your opportunity to participate and learn how to translate yourself if you aren't already in our mixed nuts classes. Who would like to read this section 186? Come on. Elmira.
Thank you. Can you hear me now? My mic is not very stable.
I can hear you.
Thank you. So the mi ru wei yu zhen shen shi shen shi ni ka drill drill the cell shin sik de sudok pendir min go la.
Yeah. Awesome. So thank you, Amira. Perfect. So the section of the book we're in is the 8 proofs or arguments for the existence or lack thereof of the kunshi, the foundation consciousness, and the nyoni, the negative consciousness. So we're in the first of those 8 arguments, which is arguing that if there wasn't a kunshi, how could we even be born, take a body on, lenpa. Okay, and Jason Kappa just said len in his original poem. All right, and so we're this part of the argument, and it's saying that sok druk. Does anybody know sok druk?
The 6, the collection of 6.
Yeah, the collection of 6 the 6 collections of consciousness. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, it just means the 6 consciousnesses essentially. Those are mirunwa. So he's eliminating the other options. Okay, so this school has 8 consciousnesses. The main topic of this book is the 2 that belong to the mind-only school, foundation consciousness and negative consciousness. The other 6 are accepted by every Buddhist school that I'm aware of. And those are the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, the feeling sense of the whole body, and the mind, or thinking consciousness. Those are the 6. So the argument they're putting forth is, hey, the other 6, they're inappropriate for that task. That's my gyutsen.
My reason.
Yeah, that's my reasoning. And yeah. So, and there's Shenshi.
Other 4?
Yeah, there's another 4. There's another 4 reasons why it would be inappropriate to say that those 6 can be the place that supports you taking on another birth. That's what it says in the Kanjal.
The commentary to the difficult points.
Yeah. So in Jason Kappa's book, which I'm translating now, I have not gotten to this part in that book. Okay, I'm actually ahead now of where we are. Our author's saying Jason Kappa gives 4 more reasons, because the golden key is shorter than the auto commentary. Okay, so it doesn't have as many counter arguments and such. He says it's sold in the Kanjel.
Clearly explained.
Yeah, it's made clear, it's clarified. Xing.
Functional thing. It's a
Nah. Xing means and in this case, that's all. And the sixth,
The profes.
shut up. The words, I'll keep the word do.
The word.
Yeah, it means word. Oscar's hilarious. I'll keep the words do. Whoops.
Brief.
Yeah, I'll keep my words brief here because Tokpa.
I'm afraid.
Yeah, I worry that in this context, dear, Miku, I'm not going to present them here because I'm afraid my words would no longer be brief or something like that. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. I think this is instrumental particle. Mm, yeah, I think so. Yeah. Okay, cool. So he doesn't cover the other four. He just says they exist. Yay. All right. Who wants to read this? Oh, wait, maybe we should read the whole thing. Elmira, read this whole thing.
Four of the reasons why the collection of six could not be this entirety in the open way. I will not call them here since I fear it would be redundant.
Yeah, redundant. Repetitive or something. Okay, cool. Who would like to read this? Thank you, Elmira.
I want to read.
Okay. Read
Yeah.
I
each
hope I
word.
finished.
Thank you, Elmira. Okay, Tuinin, read each word
Yeah.
one time, please.
She pay, she sun, chung se go, ka wei, te go, te wa, chona.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you, little bird.
Okay, now translate. Shipa. If you don't know, someone can help you.
With the four?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, in discussing those four. The Shetsu for discussing those, the fourth, excuse me.
The way of explaining.
Yeah, the method by which you explain the fourth of those is chungse. Chungse ko.
A little bit
Gokawa.
difficult.
Yeah, it's a little hard to understand. Yeah, it's a
Oh,
little
right.
it's Geshe put somewhat for chungse, okay? And he put follow for ko, and then difficult for gawa, okay? So de ko
To understand it.
so on that yeah, so people can understand it, can understand that dewar,
Like easily.
yeah, a little more easily, okay? Juna.
I will say it like this.
Yeah, I want to go through it like this in a way that's a little hard, a little easier for people to understand because it's somewhat difficult to understand the fourth of these. Okay, thanks. Oh yeah, Tuilin, read this.
Yeah. The way that the four of these five agreements go through is somewhat difficult to follow, and so I would like to discuss it here in a way which would be easier for our readers.
Yeah, good.
Thank you, little word.
Excuse me. Okay, now let's talk about it. Now we're going to talk about it. Who wants to read? Nobody? Come on. Kimchi, you read.
Yeah.
Wait, Kimchi, say ah.
Ah.
Okay, remember that, okay? Now read.
Yes. Sóc trúc chớ chèn lưu
Good.
kỳ trà xế
Cha.
thăm
Cha. Cha.
trà
Yeah,
trà
good.
trà xế thăm trề lá cặp phá
Yep.
theo
Cap. Cap.
cặp cặp
Okay,
phá
keep going.
theo lưu lưu lén chế khí xế phá dính phê chừa.
Nice.
Yes, thank you,
Very,
Dr. Wood.
very good. You're welcome. All right, good job. So, Sokchuk Church, and what's that mean?
All the six collection of six.
Yeah, it means for our subject matter, we will take the 6 collections of consciousness or 6 different types of consciousness. Okay, it's an argument. All right, and then the Luki Chashe.
The parts of a body.
Yeah, the body's parts. How many of them? Tamche.
All
Yeah, all the body parts. La.
included.
Kabatel. Well, included, yeah, cover, extend. What's Kabatel?
To say it's included, it's too much.
It's a ridiculous consequence to say that. Okay, I think he's going down, right? And then here, it's not, they don't put it in the text, but he says, Chichir. All right. Why do you say that? What are you talking about? I didn't say anything like that. Because Lu Len Ki She Pa Yin Pe Chir. Lu Lenje,
Taking a body.
yeah. The Shepa, excuse me.
Shiba. Parts? No.
That's Chashi.
Consciousness.
Yeah, the awareness or the state of awareness, the mentality, I don't know, something like that. The state of awareness. What is Geshe put? He put state of awareness, but you could say awareness too. That takes on a, because it is that state of awareness. Yin Piechir, because it is. All right, that's the argument. Okay. Here, read all of this, Kimchi.
Yeah. Let's consider the collection of 6 different types of consciousness. Are you saying that they attend to each and every one of the sections of the body? Why do you say that? Because they do constitute the state of awareness which accomplish taking on a body during rebirth.
Yeah. Okay, say constitute. Kimchi. Constitute.
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 Nice, good, okay. Getting
Thank
your-
you, Đức Chủ.
Yeah,
Yeah.
might as well learn some English while we're here too. Okay, cool. Okay, that's the argument. Those six, right? The eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and mind. Are you saying they extend to every one of the sections of the body? Why would you say that? Well, because they do constitute a state of awareness which accomplishes a take on a body during rebirth, right? You're like, they do? Okay, that sounds weird, right? It sounds weird to me. Do they constitute the state of awareness which accomplishes take on a body during rebirth? Does your eye make, is your eye the state of awareness that makes you be, that supports you being reborn? Wouldn't that mean someone who was blind at birth couldn't be reborn, for instance? Right? That's what I think of. Let's see. This is a kachik, by the way. We don't agree with this. Someone else is saying that. Who wants to read?
Can I read?
Who is that? Dana?
Yes.
It sounds like her. I don't see her. Okay, I don't see you,
Yes.
but I hear. Okay, go ahead. Please read.
Dominute 이셰닌 코날네 완셰남
Ning, ning.
닌
Yeah.
코날네 완셰남 랑랑 기완 포네 벨치르.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Dominute. What's that mean?
In that case,
Mm-mm. You can't agree with that. You can't say that's true. All right. This part is understood that happened in between. He changed his mind. He says, well, because they do constitute. And he says, well, in that case, I agree that these six extend to all sections of the body. He changed his argument. Okay. Then he said, and then we said, Dominute, you can't agree with that because Yishe,
the consciousness foundation.
this is a mental awareness, okay? Just regular mental awareness. The sixth, right? Because regular conscious of our thoughts, which is in our ning.
The heart.
Yeah, regular consciousness, which is our heart. In ancient times, some people I think still, right? They didn't think the brain was where the thoughts came from. They thought it was our heart, okay? So even nowadays, some they'll be like, yeah, my mind. They'll point at their heart. They won't point at their head. So that's a thing. Konar.
Only
Yeah, good. Ne.
place.
Yeah, exists, I think, in this case, right? Yeah, because my mental consciousness only exists in my heart. And then the Wangshe Nam,
Is it?
the other sense power consciousnesses, yeah, Wang is Wangpo, it means sense power. It means like eyeball or ear, the little eardrum or like the actual functional sense power, okay? All of Nam, what's Nam mean?
Plural.
Yeah, all of those.
The
Rang.
each
Yeah, each of every one of those. Good. Each and every one of those. Wang por. What's Wang? I just said what Wang
sense
po is. What's
power,
Wang? Yeah, good.
sense power
Has a ne. Perfect. Has a nepa. Has a ne.
is situated.
You read that. Has a place where it exists. It has its own place. Cheered.
Because
Yeah, because you can't agree to that because they don't extend all over the whole body because you don't have a whole your whole body is in an eye, right? You have just an eyeball, and that's where you see from. You have just an ear drum, that's where you hear from. You just have, taste buds, that's where you taste from, etc. Right?
Mhm.
Okay, this is the argument. Read this, please.
In that case, I agree that these six extend to all the sections of the body. And yet you cannot agree to that, for the consciousness of our thoughts is seated only at the heart, whereas the other consciousness, those of our sense organs, are situated at the location of their corresponding organ.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good job. Okay. Next, who would like to read this next part of the argument? Come on. VV. No? All right. Everyone's sleeping.
Can I read?
Sure. Since you're awake.
공부 막 겹나. 시베 막 겹베 루키 자유발텔 루베치.
Yeah, DPH. Yeah, Kongdu. Yeah, in the middle here, he's like, oh, okay. Well then, I don't believe that. I'm changing my answer, okay? He's saying, okay, well, you proved to me that it couldn't be the case that any given of the six collections of consciousness could extend throughout the whole body because they each have a place on the body where they exist, their own individual locations, right? Here. Yeah. Okay. And so now he says, well, yeah, Kongdu Makapna. What's Kongdu? Kongdu.
Like
Previous.
sorry,
Go ahead, anyone.
above.
Yeah, good. Catherine wrote it in the chat too. Yeah. Well, then you're to the above thing that you said, I say Makapna. This is us. What's Makapna? Makap.
That doesn't include means it doesn't stand.
It's not necessarily the case. Kapamajung. Okay. So if you say it's not necessarily the case, if you say Kapamajung, then Shepa,
Consciousness.
yeah, that awareness. This is a different Makap now. Okay? This means does not, your argument does not pervade, it does not include the assertion and the reason do not go together in such a way that they prove each other, okay? Two and three don't connect. Okay, now this is about our argument. He's saying, well, then that awareness, makap, the awareness of the body, the lu, does not pervade, does not extend throughout the whole body. Remember, that's what we're talking about. Somewhere. Somewhere. Hold on. Where didn't he have extend? Hold on.
I think it was the first we read.
Yeah, 186 was the first one we read though. Did I go back? I could have sworn. Anyway. It's in this,
Oh,
but
yeah.
hold on, we did say it.
Yeah.
That's annoying. 1 second. Oh yeah, it's this cap. Yeah, extend. Okay. Cool. All right. Cool. Yeah, that of the lu. Any cha of the lu. What's that?
Part of body.
Yeah, any part of the body. So that awareness does not extend to any part of the body. Yupar tel, up or down. Do we believe that or do we not believe that?
No,
No, what? Do we believe or not believe?
we don't.
We do believe.
I do believe that.
Yeah, the awareness of any given sense organ does not extend to all parts of
Oh,
the
it
body.
does not. We do believe it. Yes, yes.
Yeah, it does not. Yeah, we do believe that it does not. Okay, good. So then would this go up or down, Dodo?
Up. Up.
If we believe it, it goes up. Correct. The pH here,
Because we accept that.
because we accept. I think there's something in between here. Yupartel. Yupartel. I think there's a cheat here in there. Yeah, exactly. Why do you say that? Because we agree with that. Because that's what you just agreed to. That because you said that. All right. Kimchi. Oh no, wait, who read? Oh, Dodo read. Dodo
Okay.
read English.
The whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Then I change my answer and assert instead that one should answer above that it doesn't necessarily follow, which is to say, just because the 6 consciousnesses do accomplish taking on a body during rebirth, it doesn't necessarily follow that they extend over every part of the body. Are you saying then there are parts of the body to which no awareness extends? Why do you say that? Because of what you just agreed to.
Okay. There's more. Thanks, Photo. These arguments aren't easy, by the way. They're difficult points. Okay. Who wants to read this part of the argument?
If nobody, I can.
Okay. Please, Marina.
Thank you. Donna sepe ma tin pe. Luki cha yo var theo tao tao. Dot pe here.
Yeah, debate here.
Thank you.
Yeah. So here he said debate here. And he's like, because you just agreed to that. And he's like, oh, I did? Well, Well, then now I agree. You're right. I was wrong. I agree now. And then we say, duna. Well, what's duna mean?
We posit that.
Yeah.
Then
If you agree, okay, if you agree to that, then the shepa
The
Godo
mental
says
awareness.
head. The awareness, masin, masinpa.
Not covered?
Yeah, is not held. Sinpa can mean held literally, or it can mean like to perceive. Not, it doesn't, it's not perceived. Okay. So there isn't a perception which the awareness has for Lukicha.
Parts of the body.
Yeah, for certain parts of the body. You part tell or tell, up or down. Do we agree with that or do we not agree with that?
Agree.
Yeah, yeah. Because if that's the case, then there would be certain parts of the body that awareness would not cover, right? Because this whole thing is if the foundation consciousness does not exist. So if you have no foundation consciousness and then you only have the six, so then the six would have to do the job which the foundation consciousness supposedly does, because we're mind only school in this book. So if you tell me there's no foundation consciousness, so the only candidates left to take on the body would then be the six. So if that is the case, then those six would have to do the job the foundation consciousness does, which is have an awareness of the whole body. So are you saying that? And this is the back and forth. So here we're going up, right? Yabartel, right? Come on.
Yeah.
And then here he says, Chichir, what do you mean? Why are you saying that? And again, we say the picture. What's that?
Because you just said that.
Yeah, because you just agreed to that. Because of what you just agreed to. Okay? Because he said he agreed to this, and then we said no, because you just agreed to that. And he's like, okay, I changed my mind. Look, well, then yeah, I agree. There are parts of the body not covered by awareness. He's like, okay, fine. You want to go that way? And then he says this argument, and he says, and then he's like, well, you agreed to that. So either way is wrong. That's the point. Cool. I think this is the last part of this argument, this part of it. Who would like to read? Elva,
Hello, teacher.
hi. Would you like to read?
Okay, thank you. Induna, Adriel, Luki Chaula, Zin Yunbe, Kyangka, Saktelang, Du Nyang, Min He Batao, He Ship He Ma, Ship, Ship, Shimbechu,
Yeah, Simpietru. Good.
Shimbechu.
Okay. So then he changes again. He's like, okay, well, I agree. I agree to that. And so he's agreeing to there are sections of the body that have no awareness at all, right? Shepe Masimpa. Okay, yeah, there are Lukicha that are Shepe Masimpa. Yeah. And he's like, and we're like, okay, Tuna. If you agree to that, right? then dendrailu kicha.
The part of the body would be similar.
No, then that kind of body, then if the body parts exist in that way or something like that.
Mm.
Similar to that, if they're like that, then if you took a tsun out, if you took a tsun, what's a tsun?
Like a knife or a blade.
Yeah, it can be a sword, it can be a knife, it can be a blade. What is it in Seiji's first book?
Sunnun?
Huh?
Sunnun? Don't remember.
Seiji's first book.
Is it a pointing finger or something?
No, it's a wheel, a tsunkikorlo, a wheel that goes around their head, cutting you because you were mean to your mom. That nuns you.
Harm you, I guess.
Pokes. Nun means like poke or cut or something like that. Yeah, so like literally cut, poke, I don't know. Guess I'll put cut, okay? It can be, yeah, pierce. Maybe pierce is best. I don't know. Yeah, if you have a bladed weapon which pierces you, yang,
And
yeah, it is also the case that a kongzak,
person.
yeah, that kind of person, that the kind of person that all sections of the body have no awareness, would duknel mike,
Not rising.
not experienced, not developed.
Ah,
It could be form of arise. It wouldn't trigger some kind of pain. So if you just cut somebody with a knife, since they don't have awareness in certain places, they wouldn't feel anything. Kepartel, up or down?
Down.
Yeah, down. We believe it. We're saying, oh, so now you agree that there's parts of the body that have no awareness, right? Shepe matsimpa. Yeah, if you agree to that, then any body that's like that, those parts of the body that if you poke them with a knife, you cut them with a knife, it's also the case that those people wouldn't feel any pain at all. So are there people like that that just can get cut and don't feel any pain? Okay. Te shepe mazin peche.
Because they don't have any awareness.
Yeah, because those people are people who lack awareness in parts of their body, right? He doesn't say it. It's understood in the day, te. Okay. Okay, cool. Elva, please read this.
Yeah. Well, then, yes, I agree. There are sections of the body that have no awareness at all. So, are you saying that when we cut just such a part of the body with a bladed weapon, the person doesn't feel any pain at all? Why do you say that? Because according to you, that part of the body has no awareness at all. Thank you.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
teacher.
You're welcome. I think that's the end. Yeah. Maybe not. No, that's the end. There's two more. Okay. Cool. All right. Good job, Elva. Who wants to read the next part? Jessica, one.
Dạ, ngài nhìn.
All right, go ahead.
Yang konare liu wangi masimpe liu ki chame pe kyon me to nyamna.
Yeah, Yang.
Also,
Yeah. Furthermore, also, konare, kachik,
konare,
kachiknare.
you say that.
Yeah, good. If someone comes along and says, if someone says this argument, what does ko mean in modern colloquial?
Ko is
Jessica,
the she or he. Someone she or he.
just he.
Sorry, he.
Kong is she. Kong is she. Cool. Anyway, yeah, in literary, it just means someone, I guess it's still third person. Yeah. Okay. That the Luwang,
The sense power of the body,
yeah, the body's senses, sense powers, gi by them, masinpa,
not grasping,
kind of, right? It doesn't include or something, doesn't perceive. Lukicha,
body, part of the body,
yeah, mepa,
it's not. It's
yeah,
not. Mm.
yeah, it is the case that the sense powers of the body are not aware of certain parts of the body, not are not aware. Yeah, it's a double negative. Kyunme do.
Is, there's no problem.
Yeah, exactly, very good. Nyamna.
Yeah, this man is equal.
That's with an M.
Balance.
With a S, what is it?
You may
The S,
think that.
it's practice, right? It's not.
That's with the S on the end. Oscar and
To
Catherine.
drink.
Yeah, exactly. Good. Yeah. So also someone might come along to say, hey, if you think, hey, maybe it's no problem that the body's powers are not aware of certain parts. I don't know what this may put that don't exist. It's not aware. So then therefore is aware. I don't know. I'm missing something. Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm. Read this, Jessica. I haven't studied this in a while. Go ahead, read this.
The following thought might then occur to certain people. Since there is no part of the body which is not covered by the sense power of the body, the one which is aware of tactile objects, the problem you raised doesn't apply.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. Luong doesn't mean all of them. This means the feeling sense. Lu literally means body, but sometimes they use Lu to mean feeling because like feeling extends throughout the whole body, right? Like tactile. Okay. So yeah, good. So it's not the case that there is no part of the body that is not covered by the feeling sense. Okay. So you may think, hey, what's the problem? Like this doesn't even make sense. There is a sense power that covers the whole body. That's what it's saying. Okay, great.
Thank you,
And
teacher.
I did think that. When I first did this, I was like, but doesn't feeling extend throughout the whole body? I don't know if it extends through the whole mind though, but I don't know. I guess we're talking about the body specifically, right? Okay, we have more time. Who would like to go? Tien, are you there? No. That's why it's his avatar there to make it look like he's there.
I'm here afterward.
Did I wake you up?
Yeah, you wake me up.
I'm sorry. Read, read, read this.
Get afterward. Mi the kang li sheki ma kappa te li wanki kang ma simpechi.
Yeah, good. These ones are, by the way, these are in the original text. This is in West Chinese, this is a very specific punctuation that you don't see. And they put it at the end of each argument. So this means the end of argument one. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Mite.
Okay. No.
It means
It's correct.
it means incorrect.
Oh.
Tepa means correct. So it means
Yeah.
isn't that wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Something? Okay.
Yeah.
Te
That.
so between there, I don't know what it is in West Chinese, but it's something like Chichir, like why? Okay. Cause Kang Lu She He Makyapa. Kang Lu She, what's that?
Kang Lu She, that's all. No. Who wisdom body?
Yeah, the awareness. So yeah, I think this is like whatever or something. Okay, whatever awareness there is in the body, by that awareness. Makyapa.
That's not particular.
It doesn't pervade, it doesn't go over the whole body.
Mm-hmm.
So Ter Luang.
The power of that body.
Yeah, it just means feeling, the sense power of feeling. This is like skin or something in this case, okay?
Yeah.
Yi.
By it. By them.
Yeah, by that. Yang.
Is also.
Yeah, I think it's even. Couldn't like even my sin picture.
Because it's not hold. Because
Yeah, it does not. Exactly. It does
Mm-hmm.
not perceive it. Good, because it
Yeah.
doesn't perceive. Yeah, because even if that feeling sense didn't cover, if it didn't cover any part of the body, okay?
Mm-hmm.
If it didn't cover any part of the body, then it wouldn't be covering the whole body, something like that. Okay, read this.
Yeah. But isn't that incorrect? Why so? because wouldn't it be the case that if no awareness of tactile object extended to any one part of the body, then the sense power of the body couldn't be covering that particular part either.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know if they mean, by the way, it's the end of the argument, so there's no more explanation.
Mhm.
I don't know if they mean in a single moment or if one part is like numb. But I think either way it just means that if the sense power of feeling didn't cover any part of the body at any given time, any one part, then it would be the case that it didn't extend to all parts of the body. So therefore you can say that the feeling sense does not extend to all parts of the body.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the first argument. We have time. Thanks, Tin. Go, you can
Yeah.
go, you can go back to sleep.
Okay, that's what.
No problem. Sorry to disturb you. Okay, who wants to read this one? Catherine, are you available?
Yes.
Please read.
Okay. Honorary Kunshi Yuna Zin Den Mi Chikbe Nang Shi Ni Chikchak Tu Chokpa Shindu Gombe Timedu Shena.
Yeah, let's go back to the original poem, okay? That has the 8. So we're on the second one. All right, so we just finished Len. All right, now we're on Tangpo. What's Tangpo mean, Catherine?
First.
Yeah, the first. So now we're talking about the issue if there's no okay, this one isn't if there is no foundation consciousness. So someone comes along and says, hey, there is no he said there is no foundation consciousness. Like if it did exist, okay. So that's why we call them arguments and not proofs, because they go both ways. Which then there's a problem concerning which consciousnesses go first at any given time. Like if you need to look at something and smell something, how is it decided? Those kind of things. Okay, here we go. Konare.
If that's the case.
No, kachik. What's kachik?
One person.
No, it means some guy comes along and says some crazy thing. All right,
Yeah.
konare. If someone were to come up to you and say, "Hey, kunshi yena," what's that mean?
It had conscience, foundations conscience.
If it did exist, yeah, here it means exist. Yupa can mean had, but if there was a foundation consciousness, then zintang.
This is the way of thinking.
Yeah, good. Zintang means the way in which you think of things, the way in which you literally hold to things, okay? Tang literally means the gait of a horse. So it just means like the way, the pattern or something like that. Michikpa.
No, not the same. Not the one.
Yeah. Yeah, not one, not the same. Namshi.
Or those consciousness.
Yeah, it just means consciousness. Yeah. Ni.
Who?
Mm-hmm. Chikchar. We just said Chikchar. I forget. Oscar, was it in your book? I don't know.
No.
We talked about Chikchar recently.
At the same time, simultaneous.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I think I talked about it in the commentary to the 8 in this book, actually. Yeah, here it is. Chikchar. Yeah. But it's usually Chikchar. He doesn't put it. This is a weird spelling. This is a different spelling, okay, than you usually see. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's where I was talking about it. All right. Yeah, Chikchar. Chikchar means simultaneously, okay? At the same time. Then the two would at the same time they would jukpa.
They were enter or engaging.
Yeah, they would try to engage at the very same time. Uh, I think the shik is just goes with the jukpa. Ndugu.
Accept.
Yeah, you have to agree with that. And yeah, dupa. And then teme.
Not that not.
Yeah, not. Yeah, not. Then that's impossible. That they don't exist. Meto, shena.
If so, if you ask me. For that reason,
I guess it means if it says, yeah, if someone comes along and says, if the foundation consciousness does exist and the way in which it exists, at any given time, there has to be two consciousnesses that are simultaneously occurring. And if that were true, if you agree with that, then how could anyone engage? They can't. They can't exist that way.
Mm.
Yeah, if they can't engage at the same time, because there's only one thing that can happen at any given time. That's the basic principle. Okay, read this.
yeah, the English is long. Suppose that someone comes and make the following arguments. If foundation consciousness did exist, the one would have to agree that two states of consciousness holding things in ways which were not the same would have to be engaging simultaneously. As such, it cannot exist.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, because if foundation consciousness exists, then if any other consciousness happens, it has to happen with foundation consciousness, and therefore it can't exist.
Mm.
Nah. All right. That's it. Thank you so much for coming. You're amazing. There's like 40 something people left. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed about 3.5 hours straight of the nerdiest scholarliness that you could imagine. I appreciate you coming. We're moving through the book at a fair pace. We should be done in a couple months. Just having class on Mondays, so I appreciate your presence. Please keep studying. Please stay. We need more translators. We need to spread this knowledge. So it's nice to have people who want to go deeper. Thank you.
You took teacher.
You're welcome.
Được chia chia cái gan word.
Thank you, Dr.
Che
Ram.
Yong.
Yêu
Mhm.
teacher.
Dr.
Cảm
Ram.
ơn thầy nhiều.
You're
Cảm
welcome.
ơn
Oscar,
thầy.
what's the sheep? What is it? The Luke? The system?
Let's have you look a look.
Okay, I thought so. Okay. All right, everybody. Bye. See you Saturday.
Simjak Nango, Dr. Wood.
Chokpa dele.